So what happens if you've been involved in an accident, you're treating for that accident, and then you're involved in a second accident and you get hurt even more? For clients who we represent who find themselves in that situation, there are a couple things we ask them to do immediately. One, we ask them to call and let us know about the second accident immediately, because we need to know about it, because quite honestly, it can really impact your first accident case in a negative way. Because what's going to happen is the insurance company that's responsible for accident number one will say that once accident number two happens, they're no longer responsible for any of your injury, your medical care after that, any of those things. The insurance company responsible for accident number two will say your injuries came from accident number one, so they're not responsible for anything. So we need to know about accident number two. Your doctors also need to know about accident number two. And one of the things your doctors will really want you to clarify for them is, how are your injuries different after accident number two? How is your pain different? Has it increased after accident number two? Because if your injuries are the same, if they're not any different than they were the day before accident number two, then you really weren't injured in that accident. And that's okay. But that needs to be clarified so we know it was all caused, your injuries were all caused by accident number one. Or we need to be able to distinguish between the two sets of injuries. So those conversations are very important. But as you can also see by listening to this, it's very complicated. So give us a call and let's sit down, let's talk about both accidents and your injuries in detail, because we can help you on these cases, because we've encountered this situation over and over again with clients we've represented over the years. So give us a call.